State's tough immigration law just isn't working out. Most immigration workers left, so this farmer hired Americans. Problem is, he says, most show up late, work slower, and are ready to head home after lunch. Some even quit after just one day out in the field. And farmers say many Americans are not physically fit and simply don't work fast enough.
Many of our local farmers are dependent on immigrant labor to pick their crops every day. And that's the produce you and I are buying in the grocery store. But many of the men I spoke with agree that immigrants need to be legalized in some form or fashion. Several of the farmers I spoke with today off camera say the inconsistency of the immigration law is already hitting their business. They told me workers are simply moving to states who do not have immigration laws, and they say that could jeopardize farming.
I don't understand, MAGA. Why aren't you guys in these fields in Florida? It's super weird. You guys need to get in these fields. This is your dream, not ours, MAGA. Get in these fields and pick the food. I'm so confused where you all are at. You guys are, and believe me, I've done the research. You're all not college educated. This is where you guys should be at. You said a job is a job. That's what you guys said. You said that immigrants were taking our jobs. So you guys need to get in these fields and pick the damn fruit and vegetables. You wanted this. Where are you at? I don't understand why you guys aren't picking all the fruit in the fields. Get in there and get our food.
In the heart of Florida, fields that should be bursting in fresh produce tell a different story. Rows of ripe tomatoes left to rot, plowed under before they even see a supermarket shelf. And it's not because they're bad, it is because farmers say they can't afford to pick them. Florida farmers are facing a perfect storm: collapsing prices, trade wars, and immigration changes that have left them without enough workers to harvest their crops. The result: perfectly good food wasted. You can't even afford to pick them right now. Between the cost of labor and the cost of... Farmers say part of the problem comes from Mexico, which flooded the U.S. market with cheap tomatoes earlier this year. Why? To avoid new tariffs that never even went into effect. The Mexican industry exported double or triple the normal volumes to beat the tariffs. That just devastated the market. When Mexican tomatoes sell cheaper, Florida tomatoes sit in the fields, unpicked and unsold. It is not just tomatoes. Florida's watermelon farmers are losing Canadian customers too. Often Canada slapped a 25% tariff on U.S. crops. Immigrants are afraid to show up for harvest, worried about being deported. A lot of people are really afraid. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't, and harvest it is lost.
As a result of the new immigration laws here in Florida, there are a lot of companies, farmers, agricultural workers that are in need of help. So what they can do is apply for seasonal visas for people to come here during the farming season or during the season that they need the work. If you are such an employer and need that kind of help, I can help you obtain visas for your seasonal workers.
Ah, boy. Yo, me see farmer them over there start ball. I tell people say if you come save them and save him farm and more people farm. But me have one bumbuckler thing to tell you. You have to suffer. You have to bumbuckler suffer. Me now, yo, this is not a joke thing. Maybe take it for joke, but a serious thing. You have to blood clot suffer. You know why you suffer? You need blood clot. No. What you sign up for? You put in arrangement. But here we go on way though. When you put in arrangement and feel say arrangement have got blood clot make it richer. And then when the little blood clot poor man have shall take it away. And that's what they plan to do, you know. But now the fucking table turn. So the table turn, you will get fucked. So you will go on and fuck around and then you will find out. When I cry at about say about the farmer this $1 million, $500,000, but you will get fucked, brother. Tell this straight. Because you see, we didn't know when the Bumbleclad 2025 project. We didn't know when we know, man, but you will go on. When I go on like say, you don't know. Because you will go on. You want blood clot, walk the Bumbleclad slave, and only forget rich. But what? Sorry for blood clot, you know. You know, have a Bumbleclad, yo. The table turn. You know, get a rad, I mean, on the Bumbleclad. You never know. Eh? Yeah, man. Because, yo, the lady tell you. Kamala, they tell you. Yeah, man, Kamala, they tell you about Bumbleclad when you night, you know. But you never had a listen. Because you know, I say, alright, we're going to put you in this man have Bumbleclad, this man have felony, fuck, and this man have him do every fucking thing that's bad in the Bumbleclad book. I mean, I wonder how the fuck him become that. How the fuck them put him in a White House, G? But I guess you see, money talk and bullshit walk. You get where I come from. But here we go on now. You know, sorry. I tell you, if Bumbleclad go to him, go call him and ask him for pardon, you know, and definitely can Bumbleclad go to back some money. Because see that, you never think, you never know that come. But they see it, man. And in the done period, we just reach, you know, the 2nd month of the year. And so much Bumbleclad chaos. You never know, so when a Bumbleclad cry, you just feel like a one person, one set of people that go blood clot cry down. Every fucking body a cry, everybody a feel it, isn't it? Yeah, man. But just like that blood clot, cause yo, see that? That for sure, say. That for sure, say. Him not care about no fucking body. If you're not rich and can't stand up side of them money don't want to no Bumbleclad around them. You see me? That is the fucking thing. But you never had a blood clot in the camera. Now you don't get fucked. You don't feel like say by dipping the blood clot immigrant man do something. See the fuck I don't feel it. We don't start feeling it, man. We're there. We are watching it our blood clot play out.
Breaking news. Farmers who voted for the president are now drowning in regret. Fields are empty, crops are rotting, and the promise of affordable food is nothing but a lie. Why? Because the workers who powered this country's agriculture are gone, too scared to work or deported under stricter immigration policies. These farmers believed in change. They trusted promises that food prices would drop and life would get easier. Instead, prices for essentials like eggs and produce are skyrocketing. Ranchers can't find enough hands to work their land, crops are dying in the fields. These broken promises have not only hurt farmers, but every family counting on affordable food. The rich keep getting richer while the rest of America is left in the dust. What's next for these betrayed ranchers? And who will hold the president accountable for the lies? This is the America they didn't vote for. Stay tuned. Faced with uncertainty, these farmers are now rallying together, determined to raise their voices against the broken promises that have led to their struggles. This gathering represents a turning point. United, they seek to reclaim their voices and demand the change they were promised. Determined to make their plight known, farmers mobilize for change, taking their demands to the streets in a show of solidarity and strength.
So I just saw a video of a farmer in Florida who states that Donald Trump is the best president in his lifetime and that he supports Ron DeSantis 100%, but he's begging these migrant workers, these undocumented workers, to not leave because he's going bankrupt. All these farmers are going bankrupt. All these contractors are going bankrupt because everybody's left. Because this law that they just passed makes it illegal. Like if I'm working with someone who's undocumented and I'm giving them a ride home and get pulled over, I can get arrested. Not just can they get sent back, they can arrest me. And then the farmers are trying to say, oh, it's been misread and it's been lied to in the press and don't believe it. They're panicking big time. They have fucked around and they are in the find out stage. And I just think it is it's beautiful. It's delicious. It's just chef's kiss. Just seeing how this farmer panic and seeing him trying to talk to, he'd say something and then the interpreter would repeat it. And the things this guy was saying are not the kind of things that are going to keep undocumented workers here. There's plenty of work for them wherever they want to go. There are a lot of jobs that Americans don't want to do that undocumented workers can get. And there are a lot of places where they're appreciated instead of persecuted. So I just think it's hilarious that they're finding out now that that there's going to be some serious consequences to this. And wait till you find out what tomatoes are going to cost in 6 months. RT Gargiulo has a huge tomato. Most of the tomatoes in the United States are grown in Southwest Florida. And they have a huge tomato operation there. And they don't have any workers. And it's going to be bad. There's literally strawberries and things like that rotting on the vine or on the plant. They can't get anyone to come and work. They got what's coming to them, and I just think it's beautiful. I hope it bankrupts them. I hope it bankrupts every goddamn one of them. Every single right-wing rich guy that supported all this hateful stuff, supported all this anti-trans stuff in this fight with Disney. I'm just loving this. And I'm loving, it's going to be great because in about 6 months, this is really going to hit. And that's just when Ron DeSantis is going to be really trying to hit the campaign trail. Enjoy your finding out, Ron. You're going to find out a lot.
I just can't understand how all these ranchers voted for Trump, knowing he was going to deport their workers, the best men they had. And yet they still went and voted for him. Someone, please explain to me how you can turn your back on the very people who keep your ranch running. These workers weren't just employees. They were the backbone of the entire operation. The ones who made sure everything got done from sunrise to sunset. And now look at Nebraska. They don't have workers anymore. The fields are empty. Crops are left unharvested. And ranchers are scrambling because they don't have enough hands to take care of their cattle. Now they're begging the government for help, but guess what? Even the government won't be able to fix this mess overnight. It turns out, getting skilled and hard-working people to do this job isn't as easy as they thought. Now they're regretting what they did. They never should have voted for Trump in the first place. One thing is for sure, Mexicans don't forget. You can't just kick out a Mexican and then expect another one to come work your fields like nothing happened. That's not how this works. This should be a lesson for everyone. Take care of your workers, protect them, and speak up for them because you never know when you're going to need them again. Like the saying goes, you never know what you have until it's gone. And now Nebraska is learning that lesson the hard way.
This bill is 100% supposed to scare you. I'm a farmer, and the farmers are mad as hell. We are losing employees. They're already starting to move to Georgia and other states. It's urgent that you talk to all your people and convince them that you have resources, state representatives, and other people that can explain the bill to you.
I really didn't prepare anything, but I agree with everything that Representative Brown said. This is a bill basically to scare people from coming to the state of Florida, and I think that it's done its purpose. This bill really doesn't have any teeth.
This is more of a political bill than it is policy. It does give more police state powers going forward to deal with immigration, but still, this is mainly a political bill.